Assu had good bombs and keep this guy, this brother has voice like this. He has voice like this. If you're not even with his neck sniper, one go through. Delay is not denial. How are you, Osas? Nigeria is a lot. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Osas, a host on Everything Staying with Osas. If you're new here, welcome. This is Everything Staying with Osas. Welcome to the family. Make sure to subscribe and be a part of this family. Here we talk about basically having the best of life as a student, basically just doing life and making sure that you do life the way you planned it and wished it out to be. This video is going to be like an Assu strike life update. A lot has been happening during this Assu strike, and if we are not careful, it's going to be very horrific every day. And to be honest, this Assu strike is not going to end. So in this video, I'm just going to be telling you guys what's up with me since the Assu strike has been going and everything. Like, just going to be sharing guys the T's and D's of this Assu strike. And to be honest, if you are watching this video and you are having the mind that Assu soon call out strike, ladies and gentlemen, debunk it. Because in as much as giving us news every day, they are giving us updates every day, I'll say that they are just raising our hopes high. We're going to definitely call us strike, but when we don't know, and how soon is what we do not know. And to be very honest, in order not to put yourself in a place where you keep checking the news and you're depressed and everything, just forget about Assu for now. Just do you. Focus on yourself. Make sure you are okay. Make sure you are fine. I mean, like, I saw the news like 2 or 3 days ago, a boy committed suicide. You have to like get off it. In as much as we are tired, routines are happening every day. We keep on doing the same routines. We are now the home girls for the house and now the home boys for the house. Suicide is not an option. Being depressed is not an option. You must tell yourself that. To be honest, like, a lot of people that I know kind of branched out during this Assu strike. If going to the gym, if relaxing yourself is going to help you, my dear, for your own sanity, do it. It's very important that during this period you focus on yourself. Make sure you are fine. Everybody is thinking about, okay, this number of years is lost. My friends are graduating. I'm here. Oh, I'm supposed to have graduated. Oh, I'm supposed to be in NYC service and everything. In this video, I'm just going to be telling you guys about what's up with me. At the end of the day, I'll be gisting you guys like what you can do to relax this holiday, this Assu strike. You'll be fine, guy. Chill. Life is not that hard. Okay, Assu is on strike. So does that mean that you will not have life? You must always remember that it's not a yardstick to because you spend extra years in school you will not be better. I know so many people that spend extra years in school maybe because of medicine or anything, and they are so great. They are so much better. I'll just be telling you guys how my break has been so far. I still went on strike in February, and okay, in February I finished my exam. Immediately after Assu strike, I don't even waste time. I'm like, I'm coming home. But then I had this program organized by Class 1. Class 1, that is Christian Law Student Association, Christian Law Student Fellowship. So we had a retreat. It was amazing. It was wonderful. In March, I was at home. I did my video in March. In March, I also went out with my friends to Glory Dome. I created content back to back in March, like back to back. What I just did to like get more content idea was that I researched a lot, because like all throughout the content I posted in January, February, most of those contents were the ones I did like before going back to school. So March was just a time where I created so many content, just refueled for live. Moving back to April was like I waka, like guys, I waka in April. I went to, okay, I started my April in Abuja. I went to Unilorin, then I went to Akure, then I went to Ife, then I came back to Abuja. Please, I want you to know that if you still think that I'm still enjoying one thing or the other, please debunk it, because I'm back in Abuja. I'm back to real life. Okay, so at the ending of March, that was when me, Jesus Son, and Lizzie, those girls are my girls, like this Assu strike. When you see them, hug them for me. We went to Glory Dome, did a tour. I think I didn't upload that video till April, and it was like amazing. So like a time when we had to like finally relax. And that's when I even knew the value of just going to a place, just staying in a quiet place. I probably just relax and maybe read a book or something. I never really knew the value of just going to a quiet place. In my mind, I'm like, go to a quiet place for what? Just stay, relax, and calm, and be happy, and just let peace, like, I don't know, the green vegetations there just made it very nice and very sweet to be there. So we enjoyed it. So in April, the first place I went to like was a wedding. The pastor of my church in Ilorin, like, my church is a branch, the worldwide something. So when I got to Ilorin, I just flew with them, I just mingled with them. And then the daughter was getting married, Sister Favor, shout out to you, now Mrs. Do. And so like the most beautiful thing ever. Okay, let me even tell you guys what happened. Hey God. A day before the wedding, my phone just blanked out. I'm like, ugh. You know this kind of thing when you have so many thoughts in your mind. God, what is happening? God, I should have left this phone. Like, I was just so bothered. Like, my God. When you have planned for so many things, how you take pictures, how you... I think I'd already started vlogging. But moving on to the wedding day. The wedding day was so beautiful. When she was entering the church, they sang, God bless you and keep you. I had good bumps. I know I like wedding on a normal day, but that was just so exceptional. I was like, oh my God. It just felt so real. It felt like God's presence was there. I just spoke in tongue. Oh my, just said, what happened? In my mind, I said, this woman, you better shit. You don't understand what was happening. It was so beautiful, and how God's presence was there at the wedding. There, when I went to Ilorin, I actually planned that, okay, maybe the first night I'll sleep in like the pastor's house, like that, and then I'll go back to my hostel and everything. But I just realized that staying with other people, like, it actually makes everywhere easy, and it also ministered a lot to me about like, love of the brethren. I did that video before I traveled for that distance, so you see, I was able to meet like other youths from different churches, from other branches. Like, people traveled in from Ilorin, from Ibadan, and God's presence in that wedding was so evident. I had good people. I'm like, God, is this how weddings are? So it was so beautiful. It was really showing that like this wedding was prayed for, like the Lord's presence is here and all of that. Shout out to you guys, happy married life. Then yeah, I met new people from different churches. I met from Enugu came in, Ibadan came in, Lagos came in. I met some alumni. It was nice. It was like a wedding. Like, I was glad I went. Okay, so first of all, we had the reason. You guys, it was the husband and wife that did like choir. My sister is always coming to gist me about it. It's like, hey, Osas, it was the girl that sang solo, kini. But this one I witnessed it. Everyone like, so this brother has voice like this. He has voice like this. And you could see the unity, you could see that they loved each other. I think they were friends for like 8 years, thereabout. I know to know the gist like that, sha. And I was so grateful to like be part of the wedding. And on Sunday we had Thanksgiving. On Monday, people went to swim. Some people had already gone on Sunday. So on Monday, the ones that were remaining in the evening, like we did a sing-off. But like we all just having fun and relaxing and happy. And then that was when I realized that my phone had actually moved from being like a something needed to being a necessity. In as much as I'm very passionate about my growth on my YouTube channel, my phone is very important because consistency is also important. So I was just so, that period I was just so like, what's going on? Because I was like thinking, okay, my YouTube channel, my phone, gone are the days where you say, okay, my phone is spoiled and let it be there and this kind of thing. But I was also thinking of, okay, my YouTube channel, we need to grow. I've already promised myself consistency, but sure, I'm so grateful for God that is now working. You know, as much as I made friends there, I also lost a friend. So somebody that was close to me just started treating me anyhow, and I'm like, Fast forward to Akure. Now, if you have not seen that Akure vlog, I think it's just detailed enough. I met my cousin, my grandmother was 80, and that interview with my grandmother, it was planned. I was so grateful that like it came out as I planned it. Now I'm moving on to Ife. My church, it was like a church program. I initially didn't plan on attending that program, but I'm like, okay, in Lorin, then I'm in Akure, why don't I just even go to Ife? So I was like, okay, let's go. So I went to Ife. It was nice to see Obafemi Awolowo University. It's actually a big campus, and it got me thinking, I think this university is actually bigger than Unilorin. Because to be fair, that university is quite big, and I was wondering that is this university not as big as Unilorin inside Obafemi Awolowo? But then they took us to like a monumental place, like where my church, Charismatic Renal Ministry, started, where our fathers went to first of all, when they used to usually have their like all these their prayer meeting while they were students and all those kind of things. So I'm like, okay. So we went there, we prayed. I was just laughing. I'm like, oh, some of you people, they have imbibed is our pastor. People are pastors. In as much as we all are pastors in our field as Christians, in the office space, in the media space, in entertainment space, we all are pastors with our own people. So your pupils can be your camera, where you teach students. Your pupils can be anywhere. They handed over the buttons to us, and basically, now I'm in Abuja. I came in April. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to upgrade my swing classes. So I started, but like my mom has a store and it's vacant. So there's no way my mom's store will be vacant and I'll be upgrading my classes. That's where I am for now. If you want to send me money, please send me money. I am all open hands. So majorly, I just film on Sundays. Even now, Save, I'm not comfortable with this lighting. I'm like, this lighting can be better than this. I'm using a ring light, but I do not really see like the effect of a ring light. So if you are somebody who wants to like invest in lights, I would just advise you to go for LED lights, Pro 300 LED lights. I think it's much more effective. Even in the night too, it looks bright. I checked it online. I invest in a lighting. Forget about ring lights. Yes, ring light, but I think LED lights will do a better job for you and a smoother job for you. Yes, so my mom's shop, I have to open at 7 a.m. and I come back by 7 p.m. So it's very strenuous. So all of you that have been messaging me saying that they have been seeing me traveling, they have been seeing me enjoy myself, right now it's over. Like, I'm not into it. So, and I'm so grateful, to be honest, about my mom's shop, because I've always had this kind of a form of marketing skills in me, and it makes me like experiment my marketing and gives me exposure. I mean, like a lot of people, I got to interact with a lot of people. Exposure is something I would definitely advise you to. I was on call with my friend yesterday, and she was telling me that she stays at home like all day. She doesn't have friends. I'm like, even if it's for you to go to a restaurant and just sit outside and watch people, it's not going to be a bad idea. So I just said I should crave for exposure. Leave your city, go to a bigger city, go to bigger spaces, let you have a feel of what is going on, let it open your eyes so that you can dream bigger and all of that. So please crave for exposure. Exposure is very, very important. Exposure helps you to think beyond what your mind is thinking. And that's when I now saw the news like 3 days ago of somebody who committed suicide that he drank to sniper, and the person there was like, if you're not even with the sniper, one go do it. It's actually very sad and it's a very sorry something. In as much as there's a time for you to like this, you can't say that because your mates are graduating you are not saying you are depressed. Or actually, people are going through a lot, to be very honest, and I would say that you should also check up on your friends. Yesterday I came online, it felt like you're not talking to so many people in such a long while. I've not communicated with so many people in such a long while. What is going on? What exactly is going on? And I knew that, okay, I have to go back. In as much as my mom's shop is already stressful, I still have to be conscious of like checking up on my friends. So my friend, if you are watching this video, if I fail to call you, you too can do the calling. Don't say that this person did not call me, so why should I call? Time like this, people are going through stuffs, and make sure to check up on your friends. I don't know what exactly happened, but he kept on saying he's depressed, and you drank sniper during Assu strike. Like Assu strike is not the end of the world. Delay is not denial. In as much as there's delay you are in graduation, it's not denied. That's why I always say that problem no dey finish. People, if they before you get admission, wahala. Now before you graduate wahala, you are not saying that you want to drink sniper, and it would be really nice of you to check up on them. And if you are somebody who is passing through stuff, you are depressed or you are tired, I would say that just venture into other things. I wanted to try workouts on Sundays, but like I've not really had the chance. Recently I saw that like workout actually helps to reduce stress. It helps you like relax the nerves. Workout will work for you, good and fine. If getting a job will work for you, good and fine. Whatever will make you happy, whatever will make you calm, whatever will make sure that, just keep reminding yourself that delay is not denial. Assu strike will soon be over and life will continue, guys. Life is going to continue, and when it continues, you will be happy that you waited. Like I said, just make sure you check up on somebody. Be safe, take care of yourself. This is June is ending. Now we're in beginning of July. A lot is going to come forward. This is one of my friends, and her dad is a lecturer. Like, she was just expressing some of the pains about this whole, like, the whole reason for the strike. I'm like, okay, I kind of related with it, and I'm like, okay. The truth of the matter is that some people do not even know the reason for the strike, but the strike is just for government to like initiatives for these lecturers, give them money for researches, sponsor them, they innovate our classes and all those kind of things. So everybody is suffering. By the way, if you have not gotten your PVC, make sure you get your PVC and be a good Nigerian. Make sure everybody needs to be at alert with your prayers, with your PVC. Nigeria is a lot. We're not gonna lie. Nigeria is a lot, passing through a lot. Make sure to check up on your friends. Ask yourself, how are you exactly? Are you really doing good about it? How are you, Osas? Are you okay? Like, do you feel pressured? Do you feel sad? Have sometimes go out, meet new people, exposure. And yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys in my next. Bye.